I got a once-in-a-lifetime chance to get an exclusive VIP ticket to a NASCAR race and show you what the most expensive ticket can get you at a NASCAR event. As this sport has been around for decades, it is one of the craziest events that you can go to, where you have 200 miles per hour cars racing side by side for hours, where 40 brave men are not only challenged in doing the impossible, but also avoiding humongous crashes where they can seriously get injured, and also avoiding other competitors that might get into crashes as well. So me being a red-blooded American, I decided to take a trip to my local racetrack where I was invited to see this up close. Alright, so we're here, guys. I'm so excited because, like I said, this is the first time that I've ever been invited to a NASCAR race. I've been coming to these since I was like 5 years old. I remember the first time I went out to a NASCAR race was with my dad. It was like one of our earliest memories in California, so it's cool to actually be invited here. So thank you again so much to NASCAR, and thank you so much to Las Vegas Motor Speedway. Now let's go have some fun. But before we went to go have our fun, we had to make sure Daniela had all of her things. But once she got all situated, we were able to make our way to the racetrack to enjoy this exclusive once-in-a-lifetime opportunity here at a NASCAR event. So walking through the gate, we are introduced to this humongous 1.5 mile oval, and we were able to just get a glimpse and take it all in. All right, guys, so we're here at the Las Vegas Motor Speedway. Really cool. We got passes and we're lucky enough to actually go onto the track. Super excited. You can hear the cars in the background. This place, again, reminds me of so much memories because I used to work here and come here when I was smaller. It's cool to finally bring Daniela and Regina over here to come check out the track as well. What do you think? Do you think it's big?
This place is actually so much larger than I thought it would be. It's huge. Look at it. We're here.
Really big.
This is my first NASCAR race ever, and I'm so excited.
Well, you ready to go into the garage?
Yeah.
All right, let's go. So making our way into the garage, we had to climb these stairs to go over the wall that eventually led us onto the track. And not only that, we continued our way onto the garage here. And there we are in the garage. We were able to see the garage stalls where the cars are parked at. And then eventually we made our way to pit road. All right, so we are on pit lane. Cars are gonna be rolling through here, changing their tires, getting fuel, all that good stuff, and brings back a lot of memories. When I used to work here. Now we're actually gonna go into the garage, maybe meet some drivers or see some cars closer in person. And seeing cars is exactly what we did. As we made our way down pit road, we were able to see some cars, and we were just talking about how crazy it was to see these in person, as they were so much smaller than I was expecting. And the fact that you are able to get this close to these cars is just ridiculous. But also get this close to the pits because they were just having the tires laid out here. And I was able to see up close exactly how it is being a pit road member. So we're in front of the pits, basically where all the mechanics, all the pit guys, the crew chief, the very important people sit at. It's cool because they just literally have the tires just set out here. It looks like your average normal tire, except that they don't have any grooves. It's funny that they have little TVs there to kind of entertain themselves during the race or after the race, or just watch to see what's going on. Look how big these tires are. These things are as big as my head. Look at this. Yeah, these chunky boys are gonna be on the track. Look at all the cars back there. They're actually a lot smaller than I thought. They are really small. Would it be cool to one day drive this? NASCAR, if you're listening, maybe you can get me into one of these cars and I'll shred it on the track, beat everybody on the track, you know. Daniela wouldn't like it though. She would hate to see me on the track, wouldn't you? Or would you be okay with me driving one of these cars?
No.
Oh, okay. So after getting my dreams crushed, we were able to see some drivers finally making their way for pre-race introduction, but then the pit crews came out to make sure that the tires were inflated just correctly. And then once everything was done, the drivers were making their way to the cars. Now, this is the superstars that were going to be driving behind this wheel, and we were able to see last year's championship, Ryan Blaney. Now, I thought this was super cool until I turned around and I saw this guy. Now, if you don't know who this guy is, his name is Ross Chastain, and he made one of the most craziest moves, as this crazy guy drove on the wall to pass 5 cars just to get into the championship race. What a legend. All right, so we got basically next to the drivers. Ryan Blaney somewhere back there. Let's get up. Let's go to our seats. But before we went to our seats, we were able to see the race from the pit road. So this is the closest we were going to be to the cars while they were doing their action here on the track, and it did not disappoint. So these guys were driving around for about 20-30 laps until a crash happened, and then the next thing we knew, it was time for
pit stop.
So we were able to see pit stops happen live right in front of us, and it was the craziest thing seeing how fast these guys changed the tires and put in fuel into the cars. And this is a crazy experience because you just were able to walk around, see the tires that came off the cars, and see all the debris that they got on their first stint. Afterwards, we stayed a little bit longer to watch the cars run around the track. I was very, very excited and amused, but then it was time for us to see the suite. All right, guys, so we got from the garage to the suite, and NASCAR was kind enough to invite us into this suite. I'm really excited to see how it is because I've never been here. Like, I've seen it on YouTube videos and stuff, but now let's check it out. All right, guys, so we're here. We're at the suite. It's basically an influencer lounge that NASCAR put together, and like you can see right here, they have the balloons. And also the start your engine sign. Yeah, this is honestly the best way to get like a NASCAR experience. Like, I've never been a part of this. I've always seen videos, people talking about it, but I've never actually seen it so in person. Yeah, they have food here. They got bartenders as well. So if you actually walk this way, you can actually see the race like going on live right now as Kyle Larson just overtook someone. But yeah, like honestly, this is crazy. Like, I've never thought that I'd be in this position where I'd be able to see a race in one of these suites, and it's honestly the best way to enjoy a NASCAR experience. Once I finished recording, I sat down and just admired the track and seeing all the racing happen from up here. It was just so awesome. In addition, we were gifted these radios where we were able to hear the drivers talk to the spotters and crew chief. But not only that, they had some amazing food and drinks. How are you enjoying it?
Red, white, and blue, baby.
How are you enjoying it?
Go Cars.
So we've literally been just sitting here for the past couple hours just watching cars go around in circles. They gave us like one of the best experiences. Like, we had steak, donuts, coffee. It's just been so awesome. And on top of that, like I said, we just were able to just sit in this nice comfortable spot away from the sun, away from the wind.
This is Regina and I's first race. Cars. And we got to go in the pit lanes, and we got to meet some drivers and cars. And also we were like watching them go round and round and cars.
I feel like that's the only thing you got from this is cars.
What do you mean? Regina has some of the most insightful input out of all of us, right? Free food. Last final words? Go sports. Team Cars.
Team Cars. Eventually, the lap started winding down and it started getting closer to the end of the race, and we were in for a good one as this race literally came down to the wire. And look how close they are. Oh, actually, this is the final lap. Final lap. He's got it. Guy literally took a photo with in the beginning of the race. Won the race. All right, guys. Well, that is it. The race is over. Kyle Larson, the guy that I literally took a photo with in the beginning of the race, won the race, and he's chilling right over there. Basically, that's the conclusion of our time here. Like, we really had a blast here. We were just able to watch the race in a nice VIP suite. So really appreciate NASCAR. Really appreciate Las Vegas Motor Speedway for allowing us to be here. But yeah, thank you so much to everybody for having us here. Thank you guys so much for supporting the channel, because without you guys, honestly, none of this would have been possible. So hopefully we can do more stuff like this. It'd be really, really cool. If you guys enjoyed it, hit the like button, smash that subscribe button down below. I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.